Shaken
Hi
baby
everyone,
syndrome.
welcome back. My name is Agatha and I am your favorite baby doctor. So today I'm going to be talking about something that is called shaken baby syndrome. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before, but it's something that can cause serious brain damage to a baby. And there are two ways that this can happen. Okay, like not two ways, like okay, things that can predispose to this. One is out of ignorance, or excitement. You're just excited and then you're shaking baby or just tossing baby up and down or backward forward. And secondly, when mothers or caregivers, it could be the father, dad, anybody, is getting really frustrated about a baby crying, because sometimes you know how babies behave. They just cry and you're just frustrated and getting angry, like, why are you crying so much? And then in anger you shake the baby. All right, so those are the two ways that shaking baby syndrome can happen. Now, this has complications, and one okay, I will just start from like the mild complications, then I'll go to the severe ones. So or maybe I should start with what happens when you shake a baby like that. So what happens is that, because at the early phase of life, the baby's neck, they don't have neck control, right? And their head is a bit larger than, if you compare to the rest of their body size, and the brain is not well protected yet. So when you move that baby, backward and forward, there's what we call acceleration deceleration injury, whereby the tiny vessels in the in the brain bleed, and sometimes even the vessels that line the retina, that's like the nerve that connects to the eye. I don't know how to explain it in layman's term, but like the retinal blood vessels also bleed. And then you can have bleeding into the brain, bleeding into the retinal vessels, and that has like the complications that I'm going to be talking about. Now, these complications, early, it could be like excessive sleepiness, not waking for feed, baby being floppy, and like being irritable, poor sucking, lethargic, like those sort of things. And then in the severe type, you can have maybe like apneas, whereby a baby is pausing to breathe or stops breathing. They can have seizures, they can have they can go into coma, and even death. Yes, death can happen. Actually, it's been said that 1 in 4 babies that have this shaking baby syndrome would actually die. So that is how serious this thing is. Now, the long-term complications is that they can have cerebral palsy, what popularly they will say like imbecile kind of, yeah. Yeah, you can have blindness, epilepsy, delay in development, poor cognition, so the child is not intelligent in school and things like that. So that they can have like delay in achieving their milestones. Okay, so those are some of the complications that can happen. So why am I talking about this? Like I said, some people do it out of ignorance, like they don't know that just by shaking a baby out of excitement, you're just shaking a baby, the baby can have what we call shaking baby syndrome. And secondly, out of anger or frustration, because the baby is crying too much and you're trying to pacify them, and it doesn't it's they are not they are it's difficult to suit them. So my advice, if a baby is crying a lot, especially this happens maybe a new mom or new parent, baby is just crying at night, you're frustrated, you can't sleep, please, you can take this baby to the grandparents, like if, or your sibling, if there's someone else in the room or in the house with you, just take the baby and go and drop with that person, and you go to a separate room and sleep. All right, because I know if you're sleep deprived, yes, sometimes you're not just thinking straight. Also, it is safer for you to keep that baby in their cots for them to cry, rather than you shaking the baby out of frustration. Okay, it's safer for the baby to cry than for you to shake the baby out of frustration. You can also phone a friend, because sometimes it's overwhelming, the postpartum period and everything. Just phone a friend and say, oh, please, can you come and help me? I'm struggling to cope, I'm struggling to deal with my baby. And they can come and take the baby off you. I've advised people in the past, if your baby is crying too much, and you can actually walk away, just walk away, give yourself some time, take a walk, go out, get some fresh air, or take like some deep breaths. Just let the baby cry. Crying will not kill the baby, but you see that shaking, it will kill the baby. So do not shake your baby for any reason, not out of excitement, not out of anger or frustration. I hope this video was beneficial to you, so you can share, like, and help to educate others. Thank you very much.